Hello everybody, Iain Robson here for an episode of Idaho. Alright, we got a couple things going on today. If you recall, from the previous episode, we were doing the forage harvesting on field 36. It's still going on. It's a long process, so it's working its way through it. But what we're working on is... this guy's doing this. He didn't line up very well, apparently. Anyways, so the other thing we talked about doing was getting things set up properly. This guy is not in the right area at all. There. Now he's not in the right. There we go. That should fix it. Anyway, sorry about that. So the other thing we were doing was we were spreading a little bit of fertilizer, liquid slurry to be specific, and we were doing that with our Case Steiger 500 with our new slurry tanker. So we're going to continue doing that. However, we do have enough money, because I did sell a little bit of barley off camera. We do have enough money in order to buy a tanker trailer in order to get this process done a little bit quicker. So let me just buy that right now. Where are we here? Not by brand. Why did I do that? So we're going to get a slurry tanker right there, and that will allow us to supply slurry back and forth from the BGA, because that is probably the most effective way, rather than doing a lot of runs with the tractor itself. So let's buy this guy right here, which is $80,000. Also, we have this guy. I'm going to trade it in for a... It's pretty much the same thing, except it just looks a bit nicer. So let's go ahead and sell that. And let's go ahead and buy... It's a new trailer I just did a spotlight on. Well, it wasn't that long ago that I did a spotlight on it, but when this goes live, it probably will be a long time. Oh, where is it? Here it is. We're going to go with this white. Yeah, with the white one. It just looks nice. That's the primary reason why I picked it up. It's actually looks... I'll show you. For those people who didn't see the spotlight, or the mod mashup as I call them, because it tends to be a mashup of random things I've discovered. Let me just over here. So this is the trailer. And as you can see, it's really nice. I like the rivets on the side of it. Everything is a pretty solid trailer. I like it. I like the way it looks just a bit better than the other one. It looks more polished. They did a great job on this thing. Anyways, so let's go ahead and grab that slurry tanker right here. And as I mentioned, this will allow us to supply our liquid slurry spreader with manure, or liquid manure, I guess. Anyways, this is the Garant coat. I don't know if they have these in North America or not. I'm sure they have something extremely similar to this, but maybe not this exact model, which is fine. I'd be kind of surprised if they did have this exact model, but I'm sure they have something, you know. The difference is negligible, I imagine. It's a tanker truck like this, or like a tank like that carries slurry. Anyways, alright. Let's just fill this guy up while we're here and deal with this problem. Because apparently this thing cannot get up the pit anymore for whatever reason. I don't know why it does that, but every now and then it gets to a point where it can't, oops, I guess I should unload it first. It can't get up on it. I don't understand. Like, you think it'd be able to, but it can't. So the 8440 can't, but the 2870 has no problem. And it's partially due to the design as well, right? In the field, I've actually had quite a few problems with this little tractor, so maybe it's time I consider changing it out for something else. I don't know. Anyways, let's move this guy out of the way. And how much do we have here? Quite a bit, actually. And I'm gonna stop this guy and make sure he refills, because he's right here anyways. I don't know why. When I recorded the course, I was close enough to the actual tank, the fuel tank itself, but for whatever reason, now when I go past it, it doesn't quite trigger it. Oh, there it goes. That one does, but I guess the other trucks don't. Anyways, what we're going to do is I'm going to... this is probably as good a place as any to start it. I just record a quick little course here. Gonna fill this guy up first. It's probably gonna take a little bit of time. This thing holds 32,000 liters, I think it is. So keep that in mind. Actually, what I will do, because we are using it, I'll get this guy to continue on his way. And by continue on his way, of course, I mean continue unloading the bunker itself. And he was on BJ unload 2. Good. And recording our course off camera just to make, because the one I recorded the other time wasn't working so well. So I did another one. It was, you know, not really that different, but it got the job done basically. So, all right. So this guy's doing his thing still. Good. We only have a few more passes left, which is good. Apparently, I clicked another screen there, which is good. So it will hopefully be done soon, and then we can spray slurry. Actually, we can already start spraying slurry in that one. Alright, so let's start recording this course. It'll be on that, but doesn't really make a difference. Let's go forward. There we go. And as always, you need to make sure you give yourself enough space when you're driving one of these trucks. Not necessarily when you drive it. Oops, that's going to be a bad turn. But more so when Courseplay drives it, because Courseplay is bad at it. Apparently I'm bad at driving too. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. As you can see, we're slowly making money. The other reason I wanted to make that sure that guy keeps going is because by doing that we make more slurry. You know, slowly of course, but we're still making more slurry, which is what we need in order to get those yields up. Alright, there we go. That's better. Anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to record a quick little course here, going from here to our farm, and then we'll be able to supply both those big fields over there with this, which will be nice because well, it'll be nice because we'll be able to get a higher level of fertilization, and we'll also be able to get more money. Well, yeah, I guess more money in the long run, really, when you think about it, because by doing this, it just works out to our advantage. And that tractor's going to be in our way, though. Well, it's not going too slow. Seems a lot slower than it actually is, I guess. Alright, so with this particular trailer, you could, if my memory serves, use the pipes themselves to fill up the slurry tanker we have. Of course, we're not going to do that, but it is possible to use them in that particular way, if memory serves. Don't quote me on that, but I seem to recall being able to do that. Alright, so let's go straight here. We'll just go a little on the side here a little bit, and set a waiting point there. And let's just see if we can't grab this guy and see if we can fill it straight from it. I'm pretty sure we can't, but it's worth a try, because I don't think it'll automatically, well, maybe it will. I haven't tried it in a while. I think the way we do it is, if I drive this up here, yeah, I don't think I can do it, fill it like that, but if I come around the back, is this the right side? No, it's this side over here, isn't it? Z? No, it's not gonna let us do it. Not from that side. So let's see if we can just drive around the other side here. For whatever reason, I think it's only meant to be, or you're only meant to fill things up from one specific side. I think you could do it from both sides, but you need to be using a Courseplay, it seems like. Let's give this a go. There we go. That's a little close. Now, can we do it now? No. I thought we'd be able to do it. Oh well. Maybe if I go inside the truck and try it. Nope. Because you should be able to hit certain keys to do it. So, anyways, let's get that tractor out of there. You should be able to hit certain keys. Whoa, what happened there? In order to do it, but how on earth did that just do that? Jeez. Alright. Why did I do that? Alright, so let's grab this guy and continue recording our course. And what we'll do is just do a little bit of a U-turn here. There's enough space to do that. What we'll do is leave a little bit of space coming back on this side, because what we can do then is we'll set up the field edge container right there. And once we set that field edge container up, whoops, that's a bad turn. Once we set that field edge container up, what will happen is it'll automatically unload into that container, which is pretty cool, if you ask me at least. Alright, there we go. That should be okay. If it's not, I'll fix it off camera. Yeah, so the cool thing about this little setup is if you are using a BGA like I am right now and creating a lot of slurry, or trying to at least, this is a nice little way of using it up. On some maps you can sell slurry. On this map you actually can. I don't want to because the soil mod is installed on this map, and having the soil mod installed means that you want the slurry. You can use regular fertilizer, and as we saw, you get a decent yield. It just depends on the crop itself. Also based on pH levels and whatnot, that's also always going to be a factor as well. So it's always interesting the way those things work out. Actually, I did notice though, the Missouri map just got an update, I guess, and the update is for the soil mod. So now the Missouri map, Missouri Revisited from American Eagle Modding I'm referring to, now has the soil mod installed on it. I know Randy, R.D. Allen, he did it himself, and I believe they, I don't know if they use that model or not, but why are there trees in there? Alright, so what is this? F36/35 supply slurry. Good, and he's on the manure transporter mode. Good, and he should be able to go. And he's just going to continue on because there's nothing to do there. Alright, good. Let's grab this guy right here. So what's going to happen is this guy basically is just going to sit, this container is going to sit on the edge of the field. I don't know if they, let me know if they use this type of system in North America or not. I'm not 100% sure, but I think what's used here more often is the big pipes. So if you have like a system like this where you have cows and sheep close together, or something like that, I think what tends to happen is they'll use a big long pipe from, silly tractor, they'll use a big long pipe from the area where the slurry is located to the field. I know one person I follow online, Dairy Carriers, her YouTube, actually I think it is YouTube too. Dairy Carey, she is a dairy farmer, and she actually contracts people out to do that on their farm. And she said that they used 4 miles worth of hose from their slurry lagoon, just to give you an idea. So, anyways, where is that truck? It should be coming soon. And what we'll do is we'll place it down. I think, let's just, where is this point? I think I want to say it's right here. So let's put this right here, maybe. Yeah, here he is, right here. Alright, so let's just see where he stops. I really should have set that guy up before when I stopped the first time, but oh well. We'll keep an eye on him. Actually, what we can do is we can just back this guy up, and we'll get in his way, so to speak, and then we'll see where he stops. And then we'll just plunk it beside it. Alright. Where is he stopping? Right there, it looks like. Now he should start filling this up once he stops. There it goes. So see how it's filling up right there? And that's how that system works, like that. Now I believe I can just leave this alone and it'll fill up. And I should be able to lower it. I think it's Z. I know there is a way to do it, but it's not that important. Anyways, now we have a nice little supply of slurry, thankfully. So we can actually fill up straight from that field edge container, which is nice, because then we don't have to go back and forth all the time. Which is also pretty sweet. Alright, so then we can drop up over here and just fill up straight from that. And the cool thing is, I don't know if I hook up the pipe specifically, you can actually see this right here move, which is really cool. Well, at least I think it is. And this container holds 55,000 liters, so this guy will do a couple loads. So he's going to continue on his way now. And he's going to go back and fill up again and come back, basically, which is pretty awesome. And there is a way to make this fill faster. See, I have the zap well. So if I increase that to 1,000, it makes it quicker. And if you see this duo shift vertical or not, I believe if I change that, oops, I don't want that. I think there is a quicker way to refill, but maybe it doesn't work the way I want it to. But anyways, what I was doing is this is setting it to the maximal. I actually set it to just the vertical, so that reduces the amount of slurry we use. And also this, I reduced it down to 540E, whatever that means. 540, I guess that's supposed to be RPM. Maybe that's what Zafwell means, but because that would actually kind of make sense. 540 RPM like to 1,000 RPMs, I guess. That would make the most sense. Anyways, so from there, what we'll do is you should be able to get more of the field done that way. And I don't think it makes a difference, but no. All right. I know there is a way to make it faster. So see, there's the wheels changing to crab mode right there, and you can just line them up. But I believe it's if you set these guys up right. I forget which one it is though. And 7. You can make it fill up faster, but I don't know if it makes a difference right this particular time. It does take a while regardless, though. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it does make a difference. Anyways, let the guy fill up because it's gonna take a while. That's the one thing I found with this. If you set it up right, I forget which way it is now, but if you set it up right, this thing does fill up much quicker than it is right now. But what it's at right now is a bit more realistic than what it would probably be. And I believe there is a way to make this go down. At least I thought there was. Oh no, there it is. L. There we go. And then it lowers it down. And then it's right in the floor, which would make a lot more sense because you wouldn't leave it propped up like that. And then as you can see, there's the fill level right in this glass tube right here, which is pretty cool. Oh my goodness. I don't, one of the, oh no, it does show the fill level there. So it's almost empty anyways. I think it's about the same. The trailer holds 32,000 and this holds 32, so I think it's about the same. Our slurry spreader is actually meant to work with, where is it here? Oops. It's meant to work with this truck right, or this trailer right here. So you bring this and you're supposed to use it with that, but I never do. And you can use the hoses and all that jazz if you want to, but I'm not going to. It just takes a lot longer. So like the process itself, especially with soil mod, takes a long time to begin with. So if I were to do that system, it would be even worse. Alright, so let's reduce it down to 540 RPM, I guess would be, and we will make it just a vertical. And open the arms up and finish off this field. So we got, oh, I haven't finished off this little section. So we got maybe one pass left, it looks like. So if I wait till that's done, and then put the GPS on, and then make sure it's on the right way. I don't want that. Don't want an offset. There we go. And there we go. That should be good. Let's just double check. Yep, looks solid. Anyways, we can close courseplay. Why did I click on my other screen again? Jeez. Apparently I'm tired today or something. Alright, so let's finish up this field here. This is a time where I wish this thing had indoor cab sound. Of course it doesn't, as you can tell. Alright. Nice. So as you can see how it's going down a lot slower this time? And that's particularly because I changed the amount. So see how, remember before it was at 17 meters cubed per hectare? As you can see, it has changed considerably. Alright, let's make this turn here. Don't want to run into anything. And make this turn. There we go. Perfect. Well, it's perfect because I'm going to get it at least. Now, like I said before, I'm not 100% sure as to whether it actually makes a difference or not for the soil mod in this particular case. But we're going to find out, basically. What we can do actually is we can get the homemade tractor here. Alright, so here's what the system looks like when I'm not interacting. So as you can see, it's just unloading straight into that bin there. And then it's doing its thing, basically. I don't think, if I walk up to this, I think it will show the fill level, but I should be able to. Maybe it's only with vehicles, but it should show the fill level. It's right there anyway, so. Alright. This guy just does not know how to stay out of the way, apparently. It's the turning circle on this thing. That's what I believe it is, at least. Anyways, let's continue. So hopefully, once we get that last little bit of the chaff done there, we'll have a good amount of slurry, so we can actually get this field done, and we can get the other field. So, if you remember last time, we basically did one pass last time, and then we basically used up the whole tank. But now, we used about 40% worth on that one pass, or well, the last little bit of it. So, this way is definitely more efficient. I just don't know if it makes a difference in terms of fertility. It has to be, and as you can see, they have a strong alkalinity. Apparently I was bad at, I put too much lime down, it looks like now. It's never perfect. Alright, so let's get this last little bit here. And it's also good to do a little bit of the edges too, of course, because if you do a little bit of the edges, then that'll be factored in as well. Because the way it works with soil mod, as you probably know already, it scans a 10 by 10 radius. So if you're right here and you're harvesting, it'll actually kind of scan this area, and depending on what the pH level is and stuff like that, it'll take that. I believe it takes it into consideration. Not 100% on that, but it just seems that way. Alright. Last pass here, which is S awesome. Don't know how I managed to screw up saying awesome, but as I mentioned, I think I'm tired. I'm not sure what it is. I feel a little strange today. Have a headache, and that's probably what's bothering me, I suppose. You know how it is. You wake up on the wrong side of the bed, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I think I woke up too late. What it is for me, at least. Because usually what happens if I wake up too late, I drink coffee. And normally when you drink coffee, you get into a system where your body depends on it. Because what happens is, here's a little physiology for you. What happens is your body becomes physically dependent on coffee to operate. And if you don't, whoops, that's a fence. And if you don't have coffee, your body doesn't function optimally, which is kind of interesting for those people who care about that. So, right, let's get the last little bit there, or try to at least. There we go. Whoa, that's trees. I don't know if you'd use this on an articulated tractor. I know you'd probably use it on something a bit smaller than this, actually. Like 500 horsepower is a little extreme for this, probably. Probably in the summer, I think, I'm guessing between like 250 and 350 would be fine. That'd be my guess, at least. But this does work, as you can see. And I'm confident it has enough power to use it, so. Alright, let's try this again. So let's change it to 1000 RPM, and why do I keep pressing that button? And make it to maximum. And let's see if we can't get this to refill faster this time around. So what we'll do is we'll start on this field right here, because we can, which will be good. And I don't know if that truck's coming back or not, so we'll stay on the, I don't know what side that would be, the south side? The west side. Alright. So let's see if this is any faster this time around. It's a little bit faster. Alright, let's check on these guys. So yeah, that's the system. I don't know, that's like my... oops. That is probably my favorite system for spreading slurry in this game, at least. I like the Zune Hammer for smaller farms, but for bigger farms, like when I played on the Vojvodina map, or commonly known, or what I called at least, the Serbian farm. So Vojvodina was the map I used that system on as well. But it was Serbia, not Idaho, of course. Really? Come on now. Guess he wants to go on the other side. For whatever reason. Yeah, that's what it is. It's funny, you can specify the side and it'll still go... I don't think I've specified which side I want him to be on, but... No, it's automatic right now. But even if it's you specify like the right side, for example, sometimes it'll still go to that side. Don't understand it, but it'll do it. Anyways, did that John Deere get over here? Not quite yet. I think I might change this tractor out for something else in this setup because he seems to continually have problems doing this. And there we go. Even turning, he has problems doing this particular activity, so... And putting an extra chaff in the front, Ian's not gonna help. Jeez. Alright. I do like how this raises the RPMs when you actually put the walking floor on, which is pretty sweet. Nice little addition. Excellent. Get this guy out of here. And let's just check quickly how much material. That's 70%, so that's probably going to be full by the time we're done with this. And this is, I believe that one's full, not 7%, and still have 120,000 liters in that. Wow. And that one's empty. Anyways, that seems like a good place as any to stop for the day, folks. My name's Iain Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013, coming at you from Idaho. Catch you guys later.